friends, AMD Vegan. There are fruit and there are fruit. I love the fruit that, all kinds of fruit, but now I love the fruit that are keeping me fed, keeping me full for some time. Banana, for example, is not in this fruit salad. Usually bananas are the canvas of fruit salad in my fruit salads. Oftentimes I use a banana as a background if I have some fruit like apples in there, or fruit that are strong and standing out, firm, crunchy. I need a background, something to hold them. Yeah. The banana is such a background for many, many fruit salads. At home, when I was little, we always had big bowls of fruit salad, big family, big fruit salads. My mother loved that. Took some time to cut the fruit and to peel and everything, but we always loved fruit and salads. That is, I was lucky, I had to admit. Yeah. But the fruit salads were always easy. Apples, pears, oranges, bananas, grapes, raisins, lemon juice, then. It's always the same, but we loved it. You know, today we have all kinds of fruit here. We had no mangoes then, we had no papaya, yeah? But we had no pomegranate seeds. Yeah? So today I make a fruit salad with papayas and mangoes, no bananas, yeah? Because the mangoes and the papayas have a similar, they are in a certain way similar to bananas. They can be like a background. They are soft, they are sweet, yeah? Not as soft as bananas, a little sweeter. Yeah, bananas is more neutral. There are also bitter flavors in bananas. But the papaya is even more like a banana. Yeah? Because the papaya can really be, this is a whole small to medium papaya. And here this is a whole, I would say, small, medium mango. Yeah? But the same amount, 2 cups. Yeah? And you see these beautiful orange colors and yellow colors. So typical for papaya and for mango. And both mangoes and papaya can be used in green, from green to very, very ripe, from hard and almost bitter to very, very sweet. And the mango sweetness has a peppery flavor to it. The papaya also has a very gentle flavor, but can be seasoned with hot flavors, yeah, with chili and many things. So it's a fruit that can be used in very many ways, similar to bananas. Yeah? But I would say papaya by itself makes me full. I don't need anything else. A mango too. Enjoying mango by itself makes me full. The mango is sweeter and pepperier, but the papaya is more neutral. It can use a lot of seasoning. Mango is more by itself a seasoning. And the third ingredient here is a grape here. I have the same amount of grapes. They are just in season here in Germany. Yeah, we have wonderful grapes here. They have huge amounts of mountains where they grow the grapes for the wine. So we are lucky to have these wonderful grapes. And I will put a topping on these 3. So this is my Trinity choice for today. I have usually when I make a big recipe, a big fruit salad breakfast or so, I love to begin my day with that. I have usually 3 main fruit, mango, papaya, and grape in this case, and a topping. Yeah. The topping is the second part. Today I have a topping here of pomegranate seeds. It's a beautiful color. It makes the color, it gives one more ray to these beautiful colors of red, orange, and green. This is red, dark red, yellow, orange, and green. And pomegranates, you can open them without making a mess. If you cut it along the lines, inside there are lines, segments, and you need to cut along the lines, take the lid off, and then the sides, take it off and take the whites, peel up. And I showed that to you in a video, it's linked under this video, how to open a pomegranate, how to seed a pomegranate. And then you have these beautiful seeds. They are seeds, that means they have protein, and they are very, very rich and super healthy. This dark red color is very healthy. Pomegranate is a wonderful fruit. All these colors are all super healthy. Doctors wouldn't say otherwise. Eat your rainbow because of that, exactly because of that. And here all the colors of rainbow are already there. So that is a wonderful breakfast. And I make it even richer with my new fruit salad dressing. I have been using that for some days now. It's a macadamia cream with ginger macadamia cream. It's very simple. I show you right away. I need to blend it 2 or 3 times because macadamias are so firm. So I would put 2 or 3 bananas in there to make it creamy, to blend it up with bananas. So there we have the banana. Here is again like a canvas in this dressing if you want. And then I have a handful of macadamias. These are very firm nuts. They're high in fat and have a very expressive flavor. Cashews, which I usually take, are sweet or neutral, like a cream. Macadamias are more savory. Yeah, you make firm cheeses with them. They are a little bit more strong flavor and also texture, very firm. Wonderful flavors. And they are very nice together with ginger. I'll put a piece of ginger root in there, yeah, to play with this savory flavors of the macadamia. And to balance the ginger, I put some dates in there. The ginger is wonderful with sweetness. Yeah, in desserts, the ginger, when it's very sweet, the ginger adds a wonderful warm feeling. It's really a deep warm that comes from the center of my heart. Here in this region, I feel that the ginger makes this warmness also in the stomach. If you have a ginger tea or so, here it gets very warm. If I drink a ginger shot, just pure ginger juice, it flows from here like that. So ginger is very amazing, and it also super health benefits. It makes flavors deeper, warmer, more radiant. Ginger is in many recipes. I know chefs, they use ginger in every recipe. Famous in Germany, but don't go that far. But here with the macadamia, ginger is a wonderful choice. And to balance the ginger and the dates, also I have a whole lemon here. That is very nice. Also with a banana. And the banana wins a lot with a little bit of lemon. Yeah, bananas and lemons, I always say, are made for each other, so to say. And they're very nice here in this combination. So I will put a little bit of water in there, not too much, because I have a lot of bananas here. So when I use very little banana here, I have to use more water. More banana, when you blend bananas, they turn runny, get creamy and runny. But with less bananas, I have to use more water to keep it runny, the dressing. And with more bananas, I can use less water, and then it is more flavorful. So I will begin with a small amount of water, blend this macadamia cream with ginger, and come back in a moment. Blender dance. I dance a little bit longer because my blender needs some more time with the macadamias. Now they're broken down, and I will soak. They soak now in the in the dressing here, and after a couple of minutes, ginger, lemon, I can smell this wonderful combination already. Then I'll blend a second time and get it really nice and smooth. But to check the flavor, the balance of all the ingredients are nice together, I will check now. Oh, awesome. Really, this time I found I would say a perfect balance. There is no ingredient that tastes ahead, that stands out. All are really perfectly covered in one new flavor. Wow, that's so fortunate. I didn't know. So that will soak now for a moment. It's still a little bit coarse, so we might use a little more water. I will decide that only after the second blending, because then the texture will have changed to the best result, I assume. And I will see if I still need water then to make it runnier, or if it's then It's creamy, also runny, in a nice way for the salad. In the meantime, I will put the ingredients together, the main ingredients. So that's the third part. Third part is the dressing. Second part is the pomegranate seeds. And the main part, the first part, or the third part as you want, is the three main fruit. Here I show you again, quickly, papaya and mango, one each. Depends on the size, of course, not too much, I can't eat too much. But this is a rich breakfast. And I might eat half of it right now, if I feel, or I can also eat half of it later. Yeah, you can put that in the refrigerator with the dressing. There's no problem at all. And eat anytime. Even tomorrow you could eat it, and nothing would be bad about that. It would be still taste wonderful, be fresh, and in the refrigerator, of course, with a sealed container. No problem. So it's a big salad here, but it's a wonderful day. Lots to come yet. That will make me happy. And it's just, remember, just fruit basically. Pomegranate seeds, they are considered seeds. But the arils here, let's call them aril. Scientifically, they call it aril. This is what we want. There is a seed inside. The outside is liquid. That's what we want. The liquidness. It tastes so beautiful. So I have this tart, sweet, sour flavor. A very nice combination. A very strong, expressive flavor. And there's all in this runny liquid around the seed in the aril. The aril is the red thing, and the seed is in the middle, the crunchy thing, and the liquid around, the gel, that is what we want. This is this wonderful flavor, and altogether it has a nice effect, and it makes this beautiful salad a little bit more like a seed, so more protein rich, but basically it's a fruit still, basically. And these distinctions between fruit, vegetable, and so nuts and seeds, not always very perfect, because you have always on borderline fruits, like strawberry is not a berry, an almond is not a nut, a peanut is a legume, like a pea, and so on. Tomato is not a fruit, and not a vegetable is a fruit, and so on and so on. It doesn't really work. But basically, there's a fruit salad. I would say that it's mostly fruit, and that makes it light. It has a lot of energy, but not fat and not protein. It has mostly carbohydrates. That means sugar, and that is a super energy for us. In a whole food, that means in a whole fruit, in this case, this energy is perfect for us. If you take out the sugar from a fruit and eat only the sugar, that like to drink the oil, that is very bad. You shouldn't do that. I minimize my use of sugar and oil and these kind of things. That's why we call it a plant-based, whole food plant-based diet, because the whole food is then, and then sugar is super healthy in any form when the whole fruit is there. You can't eat too much fruit. Literally, you cannot do it. Science about it. But it doesn't matter now. So all the fruit here and a little bit of, it's just a handful, a small handful of macadamia. That's not much. So I might be able to eat the whole salad, and it's still light. It will fill my tummy. That's something that fruitarians often talk about. The people who eat mostly fruit, fruitarians, they're very special. They eat huge amounts of fruit, a small amount of protein and fat, but huge amount of fruit, and they say that's the best food for us. I don't think that's pretty much correct, but it doesn't matter. They love this amount of fruit, and they say you have to eat that much fruit to get enough calories, to have enough of everything. So this would be rather a fruitarian meal, though they wouldn't put the nuts in there, strict ones, but we're not strict at all. But just to give you an idea, you eat a lot of fruit, you have to eat more quantity-wise. The vegetables and nuts make the amount of food, the sheer quantity, less. If you combine foods together, you have to eat less quantity. Monomeals have to be bigger over a long time. You need to eat more again and again. As a complete fruitarian, to be happy. Some they say even you have to never stop eating. Yeah, I've talked to many people about that. It's very interesting what kind of people there are, what kind of types of nutrition there is. I'm a happy vegan. I love my raw food, but I also have all kinds of food. As long as it's a plant, bring it up, bring it on. So one more blender dance to make this dressing creamy and perfect. Let's see if it works. Blender dance. Because after all, I think, and the scientists more and more agrees on that, the variety of our food is of utmost importance. We didn't see that before. Yeah. Some people say you can live on potatoes only. Ah, okay, maybe, I don't know. Some people say you can live on air, you don't need to eat at all. Okay, maybe, I don't know. But I don't think that's something for everybody. Let's at least admit that, Whatever the truth is, I don't know. People are so different. Yeah. And we don't understand, Anything is not everything. Our science is limited, So, with some humility, but we can admit, science admits that the variety of food, the different variety is of utmost importance. People indigenous people, you see that in reports from America, for example, when America was settled by the Western people, and the indigenous people were explored and also exploited and also killed and everything, not everywhere, but at some places there. Nature was also destroyed. The plants were reduced, and they have reports where a huge number of plants is counted. And the people who lived there before the modern Americans came, the new Americans came, the people there had thousands of different plants in their menu over the year. Thousands, or 3,000 or so. Don't know the numbers now, but a huge amount of numbers. And compared to now, us, when you live in a Western country, in a city, you go to the supermarket and get your food, the number of different plants we eat is a 40 or 50 or so. That's nothing compared to 3,000. And we don't even think about the variety, how important that is. And the more we know about phytonutrients, the thousands of nutrients that only made by plants, and the different kinds of fiber, every plant has a different kind of fiber, and how important this fiber is for our health. We didn't know all that just 30 years ago. We had no idea. Now with veganism, the worldwide global vegan movement brought also a big amount of science. Now we learn so much more and more we know how important it is to have different kinds of food, all kinds of plants. And that's always was my plan, with this new recipe every single day. For 8 years now I'm thinking of doing that. Because I want to have many different plants in my food. It doesn't have to be all in one menu, of course, but over time you change a little bit here and there. Just the texture maybe changes, the little ratio changes, the measurements, and then I add a new fruit, take out another one, or add another one, and so step by step you add more and more variety in many ways. I love that most, honestly. The endless vegan variety. That's also the subtitle of my next book, my first ones. So now I show you the dressing. Oh, first I have to try it. I'm getting lost a little bit here. It looks nice. Tastes even better. The flavor unfolds. But you know what? I add a little bit of water. It's a little bit too dry. A little bit, just a little bit. That's a quick one now. A small amount of water can make a big difference. But that looks now, it looks already so much better. I would say perfect. Look at it. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, I really highly recommend. Try this dressing. This ginger macadamia cream is so nice. Whoops, a lot in the bowl here, but it works. It's not too full. Yeah. I wonder if I'll be able to eat that. Now, maybe I'll put it in a container and half of it or a part of it in the refrigerator. And last time I did that, sometimes I do that, mostly I eat, but sometimes I do that. And then I came up the next day, the day after that day, I found the little bowl in the refrigerator and I was so happy to enjoy that salad. It was very nice. So it doesn't matter if I have a little bit too much of this wonderful salad. In this case, it won't lose. It loses like a little bit, of course. If you cut the fruit, if you cut vegetables, they always lose a little bit. But not that much, you know. It's a low percentage, 1 or 2 or 3 or so percent of the nutrients that get lost over a day or so, not more. Oh, but look at these colors here. So beautiful. Wow. I really love the looks of it. It's also nice to have a light dressing with color because of these colors. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, like the rainbow behind the curtain. Yeah, now I will put it into a glass to show it to you. I'm happy. I found a beautiful papaya in the health food shop. I found a beautiful mango. They were ripe, ready to eat. I thought, wow. There was some pomegranate seeds in the refrigerator. I already seeded them so I could use them right away. Hey, my decision was easy. And the grapes, that's all. I put some decoration on top to make it more beautiful. Just a little red dot here. You have all these broken colors. I love broken colors. Yeah, when a color, the original color, red, blue, green or so, if you put a little bit of white into it, that's called a broken color. Yeah. And they are so beautiful, they make it so gentle. You know, if you paint your wall at home, a good painter would never use a plain white. They would always break it a little bit with a small amount, just a small droplet of a brown or something. And then you have a softer, milder. I like that. My father was a painter, so I learned from him a little bit. My grandfather was a painter too, here. And the colors are something I love a lot. See? They're beautiful. And it's a lot, but not to me. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.